the setter position, depending on her leadership. Lola Schumacher leading the Big Ten in digs per set this season. Their 6 starters are freshmen.
That's exactly right. You've obviously headlined by Julia Hansen, who's doing so well as a senior.
The freshman Kelly Kinney about to get things into play. Minnesota kind of having to reorganize on the fly with the season-ending injury to Acevedo, second on the team in points, kills, and aces. And Sheridan Leverett already feeling it here at the pad with her first kill. Significant numbers on any given night. Duffy gets it over. Swenson. And that's rejected at the net. And again, Sheridan Leverett is bringing the energy and emotion so far for the Bruins, who take a 2-0 lead.
It's a really nice block from Leverett here. You can see Gilk gets a good set, but she takes this into the... They're an unfortunate error. We'll see how she comes back.
Up the middle again, Singletary have not found an answer yet for that kind of explosive swing.
Mariana Singletary, a 6'4" red shirt. I'm really impressed with her.
Showing a lot of poise. You would not know that. First season of Big Ten play. That is turned back in a big way at the net. Brooklyn Briscoe having her set.
Brooklyn Briscoe coming into this match with 40 blocks. Check this out. This ball set outside, and she has a beautiful...
Kelly Kinney at the service line for the Gophers. A bump set by McKenna Gaw. Almost goes for a kill. Somehow getting there is Kat Lutz. Kat Lutz again keeping it alive. Just flying all over the floor for the Bruins. Leverett, big swing as this point marches on. And won by Minnesota and Julia Hansen trying to summon some energy.
Seam shot, not enough cross court.
That lands in, giving UCLA set points.
Okay, in the net, point Minnesota.
24-17 as Lourdes Myers continues this run for the Gophers. Sweep at home. So another challenge on their plate here to close the door. And Sheridan Leverett quickly takes care of business. It's going to be 1-0 UCLA. Stepping up to the plate in that first set. Kate Duffy at the service line starting set 2. Off the slide, Lourdes Myers flying in is Schumacher to keep it alive. Schumacher again keeps it off the floor. Leading the Big Ten in digs per set, but that time didn't have any answer for Julia Hansen.
And Coach Keegan Cook really fired up for his squad on that one. Beautiful swing by Julia Hansen here. Take a look. So Minnesota able to take care of this sort of free ball.
Here's Leverett. Swenson goes cross court, and the denial made by Singletary.
Singletary and Pygron Kong, just, my goodness. Again, that is a really big block to go against. Kelly Kinney gonna have to just swing higher hands or move that ball around.
Gilk has a twin, and then she has another set of siblings who are also twins. I'm glad we were able to point out that important factoid in our graphic.
Right.
But Kinney played for Coach Cook, the Team USA U19, has really flip-flopped from a very efficient first set to struggling here in set 2.
324 in the first set, really impressive. They had only 5 errors all of the first set. They already have 7 here in the second.
16-12 is Minnesota's lead. They have been in the driver's seat here in set 2. Swenson looking on the slide for Taylor. Maggie Lee is able to terminate, and she's played sparingly. And while UCLA has caught fire, they're still hitting overall in this set, 0-34. So both teams under 100 here offensively, but Sheridan Leverett, a blast from the back row.
Out of bounds.
First tie since it was 4-4. UCLA has not led in this set. And Minnesota ensuring it stays that way, at least for now, as they make it 20-19. Played only 3 matches this season and not since September 26th. Hansen is going to place that over. Up the middle, Singletary. But they held on for a 25-18 victory. Thibault is going to take the second contact. Look at that block. Singletary again with the finger wag and into her arms. They had not led in this set since it was 21-20. Targeting Lee again and serve receive. Swenson again working the back row. Hansen, and it's the block of the Bruins, turning another point.
When she'll come in.
And of course the desperation high from Minnesota, needing to win this set in order to extend the match.
Traitor that she's not able to grab that dig.
Hansen at the service line now. Ivkovic getting Minnesota out of system with that swing. And we play on. Up the middle, Briscoe can't get it down thanks to guard. Swenson goes behind her head looking for the slide, and Myers, another extended rally in this match. Up the slide again, and Myers will terminate for the Gophers.
Came into the match with 11 service aces.
Maggie Lee has that turned back emphatically by Myers.
After review, the call is reversed. Touch on UCLA number 3. Minnesota wins the challenge and gets the point.
Targets Lee that time, and Kinney with the ace for the Gophers.
Puts the ball on the right person that time. I mentioned Letts had really been handling her serves well, but here, this ball catches Lee a little. Minnesota have done that tonight.
You want to get rewarded for your good passing. Leverett, big swing, and we play on here. A tight pass, and Julia Hansen finishes.
That's right, and much better than her season average. She's only hitting .299 on the season, so hitting .455 early tonight.
Going up the middle to Myers, getting UCLA out of sorts. Swenson was looking for a whistle right there, as Lee is turned back. Another extended rally. Thibault also sacrificing her body. And the point goes to Minnesota off the swing by Hansen, and they lead by 1. Kat Lutz at the service line. Kinney, that lands in. Minnesota in business within 2. Maggie Lee, 10 kills in the second and third sets, making it tough here at the service line. And UCLA, a statement road victory. They sweep number 14 Minnesota on the road.